Picture books are often used in PSHE lessons or RE lessons. Anything that requires deep thinking can be inspired through picture book. The content sometimes of picture books can be far, far too sophisticated for the very young reader. Not just the content, the pictures themselves can be challenging. It's challenging ideas as well. A story like Cloudland is going into an imaginary world, a world of abstracts. The story involves a long period of time when the hero of the story is actually not really in this world, and how the child exists when he's in Cloudland and why we see him at the end of the story in what looks like a sickbed are questions that we can only find in our own minds. No real answers are provided by John Birmingham.
On our very last page, we've got the boy waking up in his bed. How did he get there? What happened all in between?
Well, he fell off the edge and appeared in the clouds.
Because when he fell off the cliff, he might land on somewhere in the bushes or something like that. And then he would get sort of like knocked out.
He might have been in his bed dreaming all along, but actually he's been thinking of that. Maybe it was like a little nightmare, but dream in a way.
Getting children to look at it closely enough to think through to themselves what they make of this story is quite challenging to any teacher. But if the children are already engaged in picture book, they take it on. They will discuss, they will look closely, they will think deeply and begin to articulate their ideas.
So he's playing with the children and then he's beginning to drift away.
He might have been waking up.
Maybe he was found at the bottom of the mountain and taken back to his home and started being tried to wake up.
Anthony Browne often has images in his books which challenge and make you think of mystery. This book has that mysterious core as the little boy wonders what the changes are going to be. Do you see how inside his mind these things may be happening that he's being scared about?
When my little sister came, I was a bit jealous.
Yeah. Adults reading it may very quickly pick up what's going on, but children enjoy looking closely and finding for themselves what the answers are to the mysteries.
Oh, the ball turns into an egg and it hatches and a bird comes out.
What, do you know what a bird is? Yeah.
It sort of is telling about the babies because eggs represent new life.
A Child's Garden is subtitled A Story of Hope. I believe this is a very important aspect of this book.
Now from it's been all dull. Now this is for hope. The plants of hope. So it gives hope to the story.
It says it on the front there.
Oh, and this is like representing the hope.
Yeah. And then it becomes a bit. Now you can see the nice colours.
Yeah.
And then it brightens up as you get through.
Okay. Really, it's describing a political situation, one which may not be appropriate to share with every child that shares the book, but the principles that underpin it are those which you would want every child to share. The way that we can cooperate with each other even when we don't necessarily agree with each other, and that not everything has got to be dominated by one powerful source. And the soldiers
are trying to pull
ripping
it
it
down because they don't like it.
Because they don't want them to have nice bright colours. They want to have all the niceness.
And they might
to have all
they want all the
climb
hope.
over it too.
Yeah.